Aw, you guys are too nice. With that, we can strike remove from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. Oh, did I... Oh! 1 hour in and then we get downtime. Crazy. Can we get another hour in? That'll be fine. I can accept that. The only operating mental analysis of what has occurred. My sister came home from work. That's all I can recognize that happened within the past like 5-10 minutes that could have impacted this, which I don't know, if I were to make assumptions, I would say maybe it's bandwidth related. But wow, 1 hour in and no downtime. That's awesome. Please stay that way. Anyways. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices. For a time, at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. As Ishtola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when the next primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend on it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania! Wait, I mean Garuda, who is a primal of the Ixal, who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. With so many moms to cover, would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have waited for a more practicable solution. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will see all matters pertaining to the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all a moment's respite. You have earned it. Yay! That doesn't mean anything to me. Is there something else, Immortal? Beg pardon. A man named La Habrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black? Well, preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dreaded Eek! Tataru! Oh. Sylph and Thanalan. At long last, this one finds walking one immortal. This one is most dependable on these ones, is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Naraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Neuraxia. Oh, Tataru. Ah, cuteness. Oh, fuck, it's Thancred. Ah, immortal. Pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results. At present, I am pondering how best to proceed. Trying to get a good picture of him. Get rid of that. Keep forgetting this isn't G-pose. Yeah, that's as good as it's gonna get. Ah! Who else can I talk to? Oh. Neuraxia. Walking ones from Ul'dah have not seen these ones before. This one knows. Still, must walking ones make such screaming sounds when seeing this one's face? This one cannot get a wink of rest. Look, Neuraxia, I realize this makes no sense to you, but you must try to be more discreet. Years ago, a law was enacted in Ul'dah whereby... Please just trust me and stay out of sight. Neuraxia and I both wear a mask. We're going to get along famously, I just know it. Why is she so cute? Ooh, I can buy things here. Orchestrion roll. Give it to me. I didn't know. Whoa. Nothing else really matters to me. Yeah, I might as well repair my things. I don't really need to, though. Do I have any spirit bond in anything? I mean, not really. Yeah, not really. I think I'm upgrading too fast. There are two types of Alamegans. Fools who wish to fight back but know not how, and cowards who've chosen to run from their worries. The young man over there is a striking example of the former. Me? I'm the latter, couldn't you tell? Yeesh. I'm starting to wonder if it's worth the hassle to prove who he is. I mean, maybe some folk would say, good on you, mate, thanks for fighting to save Eorzea and whatnot, but I reckon most would ask what we've done for him lately, if not spit in our faces for allowing Bahamut to blow up half the goddamned world. Knowest thou the import of the broken staff within the solar? It fell from the grasp of Archon Louisoix, the man who, in his abiding love for all Eorzeans, shielded us from the storm of the calamity. The stars wheel across the heavens, and the skies brighten once more. The survivors gather and ignite a fiery dawn to burn away the glowering shroud. Ah, but destiny, thou art beautiful. In recent days, I've resumed my training. Idle hands make for idle minds, and painful memories are all too quick to resurface. Ah, if only Master Garland were still with us. He was a brilliant man, full of life and purpose. Kind and generous, he taught us everything we know about engineering. Though, believe me, he could also be a very hard person to please. He would have forced us to completely rebuild devices if even a single flaw was discovered. I can only imagine what he'd say if he saw the tiny Bronco. People in masks cannot be trusted, but Biggs and I wear masks all the time when welding. Arnvald. Bestie? He's really cuteness. I like him. Oh, that cup is... It's got polygons on it. I'm to meet with the antecedent soon to discuss a matter of great import. Abba thinks it's about my first official mission. I suppose it would be good if it was, yes? I mean, I'm not sure if I'm ready, but still. A masked man? I vaguely recall some Amaljan ranting about something like that in the middle of a skirmish. course, I wasn't listening too closely on account of the fact that their friends were trying to kill me. I didn't mean to waste your time, friend, but that's the only thing that comes to mind. You gotta talk to me from across here. As you have doubtless witnessed in your travels, the lands of Eorzea are gasping under the pall of a suffocating darkness. I must wonder if it is this darkness that invites disaster, or simply that disaster has left such gloom in its wake. One thing is for certain, now is not the time to relax our vigilance. Okay. 5. Greetings, Scion. I come on behalf of the students of Baldessian. You may address me as Clive. Is there some reason you are still here? Please, carry on. I am not here to see you. Okay, bitch. Whatever. Don't care, didn't ask. Heaven forbid to try to make some goddamn conversation. Hey, Tataru. Good morrow, Immortal. I trust your investigation is faring well. Wait, where do I talk to her? Where the hell is she? Oh my god, she's still in the solar. I forgot. My bad. I forgot. I thought I had to leave. My bad. Ah! I mean, they do, like, basically show you the way out. Where the hell am I? That's Vesper Bay. That's there. Where the hell am I going? I would like my Vesper Bay tickets, please. Thank you. Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged in the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continues to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Immortal, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascian's presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a deep sense of foreboding. That's crazy. What are we gonna do about it? Minfilia would have you investigate the mysterious La Habrea, Shadow of Darkness. Oh, I didn't have my thingy up this entire time? Yeah. I'm afraid there's no rest for the weary, Immortal. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ascian known as La Habrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound with dealing another primal. Not bound by dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with the Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Immortal. Yes, ma'am. Yes'm. Take my ass to Ul'dah, the Steps of Nald. Ill-conceived venture. Oh, is that to send my critters out on errands? I might as well pick that up while I'm here. Oh wait, that's something else. Yeah, I don't know. That one freaks me out. I'll do that on my own time. I'm sure it's like literally nothing crazy, but seeing the pop-up thing, it just freaks me out. The masked man. Ah, you are come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes. As we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikirin. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Despite being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may have well caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellows are always starved for customers, and no doubt would welcome your attention, whether or not you have the coin nor the mind to spend it. I did not process any of that at all. Anyways, what's this? Aw, level 44. Oh well. What do I need to do for this quest? Level 50? Oh, that's for the hunt. Okay. I understand. That's ill-conceived venture. Return of Holy Fist. I need to get my quests, my game quests. You know what? That's my goal for today. Get to the Holy Fist. Hihibaru, Highbridge. In Central Thanalan, so I might as well teleport. Get to running, bitch. Ah. Keep that auto run. Okay, I've been informed of a funny anecdote. My sister was walking the dog, and apparently she heard a stranger speaking Spanish and assumed it was my mom and like went up to this other person. Up until she realized it wasn't our mom. Very funny. Hihibaru. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you learn a thing or two, eh? Oh, jeez. Ooh, salmon pink. Hihibaru wants to help you find La Habrea. Maybe. Highbridge Times. When the Order of Nald Thal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the nigh-endless beastman raids, folks are too afraid to come within a mile here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, if you'd like to browse my wares, spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man? Bah, I'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know him, if you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. I almost I do have to go down there. Yeah. Multiloquent. Multiloquent merchant. Now, I've heard tell of the masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thanalan too. And no folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination. But little is known about him otherwise. Popping up around Thanalan. On the trail of a masked man. Aye, I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's about all I can say, little though it is. Certainly matches the profile you've got going on. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Kikkiran raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Yeesh. Yeesh. I burp. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Kikkiran raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Thanks, bud. Where there is smoke. Ihibaru has information that will surely lead you to La Habrea. Finally got some honest to God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Thal's Spite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man, your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Kikkiran appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? I guess. Well, shit. Something that I've known about Realm Reborn is that it has been, like, altered for a while. I mean, you know, this is gonna happen to, like, almost any game. It has, it had a lot of its quests kind of trimmed down, from what I've heard, which is a damn shame, because a lot of characterization was, like, lost during that, but it was ultimately in the betterment of the, of, like, the game, you know? Like, it made the game more streamlined, it got people to point A to point B a lot more efficiently. But, yeah, you lose the characterization. It's something I think about a lot. Because I was reading about it from some folk. Like, people who have been here since, like, A Realm Reborn launched. People who were here for 1.0 and, like, were here when it launched. It's just, like, really sad to think about. It would have been awesome to have ever played, like, those earlier renditions. Oh look, smoldering coal. A red-hot piece of carbonized wood that, when placed on wet wood or leaves, will create a billowing tower of smoke that can be seen from Malms. Yep, let's use it. Enough thinking. Ah! What the hell? He should have died in one hit. I should have crit him. Well, that wasn't my guy. Clearly. Oh, and there it is. Oh, I keep forgetting the journal has like little extra tidbits to read on. Forced to defend yourself, you slay the man and find upon his corpse a peculiar scroll bearing the mark of Ralger, the Destroyer. Huh. I'm sure it'll be mentioned when I talk to him, but nice to read about it in advance. Yep. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? Yep. Ward of the Destroyer. A paper ward inscribed with a prayer to the patron deity of Alamigo, Ralger. Oh, this scroll! It bears a prayer to Ralger the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralger is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It is highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last guild that your assailant was Alamigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? I gotta do what I gotta do, brother. On to Little Alamigo! Hihibaru has a suggestion to help you with your investigation. The Alamigan bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So, it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head towards Little Alamigo, over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favored destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The heart of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not so warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira, and it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then? I had hoped you would linger here a while. Pull some fiends, spend some coin, what have you. But something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Another day, another 100 pilgrims not coming to Highbridge and parting with their coin as they should. But enough about my quandaries. Oh yeah, have you chance met my daughter in Little Alamigo? She's ever the dreamer, my Hihira. And headstrong besides, I've long given up on having her obey me. Enough to know that she's alive and well. Well, take her ass to Little Alamigo. Can I teleport? I can teleport. I'm in Central right now. No, I'm not. I'm in Eastern. You might as well walk there. We're in no rush. Get some of the... What's the word? Ambiance. And we'll take a shortcut too, why not? In light of your run-in with an Alamigan bandit, Hihibaru recommends that you next take your investigation to Little Alamigo. His daughter, a lass named Hihira, has taken up residence there and should be able to lend you a hand. And for that we're gonna get sunset orange dye, which is a brown? Dark orange, which is brown. You know how it is. What level was that? 25. We're barely on level 25. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it to level 30 on this run, actually. I guess I could just cheat and do the monk quest before I get there. But I like to keep things pretty... Like, that would be the intended game. That would be the intended game feel, I guess. I don't know, I can't think of the word. I'm getting hungry, so I might stop. I'll keep going for another hour, or until there's like downtime again. We've been live for another 30 minutes, which is really good. Like, it can go down right now and I would be okay with it. I would just end it right here if we went down, so watch out for that. That statement can be valid for like the next 2 minutes. Oh, I hiccuped. Maybe one day I'll re-enable shadows, because I did turn them off. But I doubt they were really like an issue. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do it next stream. We'll see what happens. Continue fiddling with things. Jeez Louise. My textures. How do I get in here? I don't want to do a fate. Yeah, you guys are on your own. I'm not doing this fate. Look, the griffin. I might G-pose there later. Assuming I'm still in the area by the time I stop streaming today. Ihira. Hmm? Why, yes. Ihibaru's my father. He said what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with my family matters. But I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundobald. He's the leader of the settlement. I must warn you though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. You're scaring me. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, Bray? We struggle enough without having to answer to the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Okay, okay. Let's leave this guy. Let's leave this guy to his own devices. Well, you can't say I didn't fucking try. Alright, brother. Okay. Get the damn bandana. Well met, adventurer. I'm Giselbert. Head security here at Little El Amigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundobald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I can get so much a word of thanks out of them, despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man when I can. And you seem a decent sort. So tell me, If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar. But I have men on the lookout for a Maldra to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. If I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Banalan tea so as to lift their spirits. Ah, that's not if, that's I. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'll be all the more willing to tell you what they know. They got me doing errands. Name of the game. That is kind of the... I was gonna say that's kind of the... what's the word? I wouldn't say the gist of A Realm Reborn. It is like a thing you do a lot. But I wouldn't even associate it necessarily with The Realm Reborn. It happens in almost every expansion. It just feels very noticeable here. Because I feel like in later expansions, it's the little errands you do feel a lot more entertaining comparatively. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Sweet Thanalan tea. A piping hot infusion of freshly picked young Thanalan tea leaves mixed with rich algoat cream and a generous spoonful of golden cactuar flower honey. That shit sounds delectable. Well, ain't you considerate? My thanks, friend. What was that? A masked villain? Hiding among the refugees like it is not. Me compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. It is near impossible to tell what's on their minds, for I know they're all up to no good. That's not comforting. Not one bit. Angry River. You there? You in Amalja? No? Then carry on. Oh, they're so cute. We're all good in. These are, fuck, I forgot their names. I know one of them is called Sea Wolves, but I don't know what the other ones are called. I like them. Ah, this sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I've had a drop of sweet Manalan. Going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got a dark, scaly skin, stands 10 fulms tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. That's one way to put it. Yayazuku? Is that what I read? Yeah. Yayazuku. Shoo! Shoo! Don't bother me! The Imajo overrun us. I'm blaming you. For me? You shouldn't have. Sorry, a suspicious masked man? As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone befitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, what with the mask and robe, but assuming it was a he was talking with some Alamegans. I assumed he was one of them. That's a start. Yep. Get to running. Oh man, like talking about Alamegans is making me so excited to get to Stormblood. Well, we gotta get the goddamn Heavensward first. Not to knock on Heavensward, it's good. It's the one that has the copy pasta about it. I don't know what else to say about Heavensward though, other than like it's considered really good. It's like it's a step up from A Realm Reborn in terms of like narrative. But like with A Realm Reborn as your base standard, it's not super impressive. I hate to say it. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my tune when revisiting it. Who knows? Ah, you're back. So, did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. You've always got me earning people's trust. Bowed blue dye. Level 25. It is slightly better. Yeah, I'll get the pants. So you're determined to press on with your investigation? Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamegans' trust. And the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coined as a talking in Ul'dah, but the Alamegans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible. Common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gundobald belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Son of a bitch, they're taking me back to Vesper Bay. Hold on, let me look at this guy. Items? Okay, nothing really of note. Yeah. Turkey bows. Oh, look at so cuteness. Take a picture. Alright. Take me back to Vesper Bay. Foot in the door. Oh, hey Tataru. Good evening, Immortal. I trust your investigation is faring well. Thank you, Tataru. Oh yeah, I already talked to you, right? Yep. Presently pondering how to best proceed. This guy. Hi, Minfilia. I have a question. Welcome back, Immortal. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they've suffered, it is of little wonder the Alamegan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They have had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states had the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamegans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. Would that more could be done to ease their hardships. I fear nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens there is an Alamegan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Ooh, I think I know who it is. Yep. Put on your pants. Oh, and I got the bandana too. How do I look with the bandana? It's got its own cute charm, but we're gonna have it off for now. Honestly, this fit isn't super bad. Minfilia wants to introduce you to an Alamegan member of the Scions. Your Alamegan comrade is named Haribert. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards that endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Haribert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. I actually don't remember this guy at all. I'm thinking of somebody else. She's just saying the same thing. So this is a new guy, and by new I mean I don't remember. I guess that is new in a way. In a way. I'm so glad I've been taking the time to hang around the storage. Oh, I talked to him earlier. If it is an immortal endling, the Scions is a rising star. Is there aught I can do for you? He's got one hell of a hairstyle. You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo? That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our countrymen. I would like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Alamegan Resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiances may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Alamigo. Yet, whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no more friends in the Resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, and she's a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Do I have a... I'm not attuned. Okay. The very exciting thing about redoing A Realm Reborn, I'm sure I've said this like 5 million times already, but like being able to like revisit storylines again is very fun. Like, I do not remember this at all. I don't remember where the narrative is taking me exactly. I know the things that are going to happen, like the major plot beats, but I have no idea what we're doing on this wild goose chase. So it's fun. Me and the Vodhead, we're in this together. We both don't know what the hell is going on. Yup. We're both as clueless. I'm just as clueless as you. Quarry Mill. How have I not attuned to Quarry Mill? Like right there. Ah, this is Southern Shroud, isn't it? Don't I have things to do here? West, east, north. No, it's all north. None of the South Shroud. Anyways, attune to that thing. Yeah, I was like just here earlier too. Oh well. Eh? You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. I need to. Harrybert sent you? Grr, that worthless poor son. He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I mean... I realize Harrybert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Mefred, a captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Drama! Oh my god, you're a baddie? Hey, baby girl. I can... Look, if you... I'm one of the fortunate few Alamegans the elementals have permitted to stay in their wood. While I count my blessings, it breaks my heart to see my compatriots without a place to go. Hey. Baby girl. Sorry, I'm gonna be normal. Sorry. Who am I talking to? Mefred. Killing him softly. Mefred needs help tending a wounded brother. I think I remember this, actually. This is familiar. It's getting familiar. I am Mefred, a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain! It's Galleon, sir. His wound's gone and festered and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. God damn it! I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. Galleon dies. His blood is on their hands. These Quarry Mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. Okay. Ooh. Something's always happening. Albreda, something happened. One of Mefred's in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I want to help, I truly do. They're my countrymen after all. But that'd mean going against the elemental's will. I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be Charlene, this hamlet's resident healer. If you take the matter to her, might be as she'll listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. Hey guys. Caroline. Woman. You wish to aid the Alamegans? You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. This authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamegans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive of the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time immemorial, and ever shall it be. Oh. And we're okay with this? I'm not reading this. I'm just observing. Oh, that's the thing that I, yes, the other thing. I got bad news, brother. Elementals bullshit. That's how it's to be then. The bloody hero might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. Cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. You and me both, brother. Yeah, we'll take the goat skin. I lend my men to Quarry Mill hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. Problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hells, Galleon can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I've no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd be forever in your debt. Just a second. No. Give me a new... It's not even good enough? It's not even that good? Really? Is it... Well, that's how the cookie crumbles. I need to get rid of these too, by the way. I'll desynth them once I get my crafting up. We do a little punching and killing. Oh, Jesus. One more. Like how they sent me up there, but I can just I can do it here. Like there's I don't have to go all the way over there. I can just come right out over here. Goblins aren't high enough level to be a bother to me right now, thankfully. Get him. The elementals are such assholes, then I don't give a fuck. They're not real, they can't do shit to me. I don't know what a fucking green wrath is. Ah, you're back. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. Long antelope horn. This particular specimen is almost twice as long as a normal horn. How it grew to this size in a single season is baffling. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Ralger, there's at least one woman in this place who gives a damn. Now we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscaron, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They said he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make the medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him and have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give them to Faramund here. Godspeed. Back to Buscaron. It's all connected. Where's Buscaron? He's over there. Also, hey, look, another hour of no downtime. Wow. Maybe I think it probably was that like thing I disabled. That I guess it was a critical issue. And I suppose in the future, if I really want to avoid more downtime, I could look into getting a cable, but I'd rather save that sort of dedication to when, I don't know, just like whenever I have this more of a dedicated thing, because this is still more of a hobby, you know? I would love to have a fake job of just playing video games all day, but, you know, not all of us are lucky. Oops, sorry, let me put that away. Haha, hi Buscaron. Ah, immortal, ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. Hmm? You got something to show me? Long antelope horns, can you do this thing? Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I am no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamegan soldier in Quarrymill? Huh, so it comes full circle. Well, I hope this helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payment. I didn't read the rest of that. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. That's what he said. Go, 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 go. Scurry, scurry, scurry. I wouldn't want to say too much for the VOD head, but like it really does like how do I put this? You get a lot of narratives in the storyline. A lot of things are resolved. A lot of conflict that is set up, you know, from day one, from here in A Realm Reborn. They will get resolved over time in the story. That's how stories work. You set up conflict, then you resolve them. But unfortunately, Gridania is like kind of one where things don't feel super resolved. So I'm kind of just like looking at all of this with that in mind. I don't know. I think maybe things probably do get a little bit better, but I just probably don't remember, because if things do get better, it's not like a central focus of a storyline in the way that, you know, something like Stormblood having Doma and Alamigo be liberated is, you know, like it's not the crux of a narrative. So I don't know. I'm holding out hope that maybe we can revisit some of the city-states and see about their whole deals. I don't know. It is well to see you've returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? Herbal ointment. It is, if one is to believe Buscaron, this sour-smelling paste from Alamigo will stop a wound from festering. God bless you, adventurer. I'll see the galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow a captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. Goatskin, ring bands, item comparison. Oh, they're slightly worse, but they have a higher item level. They only have direct hit rate, the vitality, intelligence. Oh, it's because these are Disciple of War. Okay, these are all classes. This is a Disciple of War. Okay, yeah, this is better. Hey, Mefred. Meffred needs, and don't fuck it up, get the right damn shoes. Meffred needs your help with to help find a missing comrade, and I get a glamour prison. He ain't heavy. Adventurer, Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. Oh Jesus, what the hell's that thing? Sorry. Had to do a little moderation. Scary. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his conditions like to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albreda. Might be as the woman's seen something. Albreda! Ah, finally. It's about time he came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Alamigo. Blast it. Would that I'd known what he was thinking, I'd have stopped this folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for him. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. It's getting scary. Out in the wilds? Alone? That fool. That great big sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. You don't gotta tell me twice. Go, 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 go. There you are. Yeah. Watch out! A goblin! Oh, it's a... Get him. Oh, I hate fighting goblins. They're so sweetness. Oh, he throws bombs and everything. He's awesome. Oh, and he just flops over. Oh, Galleon, what the hell are you doing? Galleon! Captain? But why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans would never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, gods damn it. The oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot in Alamegan soil again. Together or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't you even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing, you'll wish we didn't find you. Can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill. Oh. I think I just remembered what I remember these two from. They will be mentioned again, if I remember right. I don't remember where, though. I want to say Stormblood. Somewhere in Stormblood it has to be Stormblood, because it's Stormblood. But, I don't know. Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Disciple of War, yes please, yes please. Meffred wishes to repay your kindness. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask me of anything, and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo? That's all? Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well. I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt he will do all in his power to aid you. And now I can go back to Little Alamigo. No, wait, from here... I can get to Eastern through the Black Shroud, actually. Or through here, I think. Yeah. But I am not willing to do that, so let's just take an Aetheryte. Also, we made it another hour without any downtime, so... I think I might get this quest done and then call it quits for the night. Mostly just because I don't want to have another instance of downtime. Just because 2 hour-long chunks is, like, really good. It's really good. Alright, let's get this over to Gundabald. Unfortunately, we will not be able to do another round of pugilist quests, but it is what it is. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. Mefred's recommendation. A quickly drawn up letter addressed to one Gundabald. You spoke with Mefred? It has been so long since I last heard from him. I had feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Mefred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mefred is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. Complete. Oh, well now I'm actually kind of interested. Let's see where the narrative leads us. Hold on. Put on some... Looks pretty bad. But, you know... Good gear is good gear. Okay, I lied. I want to keep going. Lime green dye. The bear and the young'uns' cares. Gundabald is willing to share with you what he knows of the masked stranger. Yeah, let's keep going. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to ask. Little trysts. Wagging my finger. Gundabald sent you. Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing that masked man and... Oh, you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the older bear's name around like that and expect me to not think I'm in for it. Oh. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. I'm gonna turn off the light. The light is off. Who else? Ah, wrong way. In the other chamber. A little triangle. Whoa, I don't think I've actually been in here. Or I probably have, I just don't remember. Sifrid. What? Have I been meeting with any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have. But I'll be sure to tell all my friends that you're looking for him. Pale butt. There's a bunch been skulking about, right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble, mark me words. And that wasn't super helpful other than that. Hum. Okay, maybe after this one I'm gonna call it quits. So, you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside of them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled El Amigo. Naught would do but to dispose of him. Naught would do but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. El Amigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. Jeez. High potion, ether, spine drops. I'll take a high potion. Oh, you know what? Getting an achievement feels like a pretty good, feels like a pretty good stopping point. Complete 100 unique quests, wow. I don't think I've gotten anything interesting in achievements quite yet. Alright, yeah. Calling it quits for now. That's not what that does. Ah! There we go. Okay. Ooh, what a good stream. We made it, what, 2 hours? Yeah, 2-hour-long stream. Only had downtime once, leaving us with like 2-hour-long chunks. Really good. I'm pretty confident about streaming again. All that downtime shenanigans from previously kind of left me down. Mostly because it's just like such a hassle to have to deal with in post. But assuming I did fix everything, I am quite hopeful. Like I said, even having half-hour-long chunks, I would take it. The ideal is having like hour-long segments, of course, or you know, no downtime at all. But bare minimum, you know, we're doing good. Not much else to say. Thank you for watching. We're getting to a really interesting point in the story, I think. If I remember right, I think I'm gonna look over the A Realm Reborn quests to kind of get an idea of where we're headed, but I feel like things are stirring about. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.